So last class we defined the derivative at a to be this. Right? A plus h minus f at a all over h. Now today we like to think of it more as we want the derivative function, meaning it's a variable that you put into the derivative function. Okay, so the only thing that changes is a variable instead of a. Okay. This is the definition of what a derivative is. Derivative function. Okay, so let's find the derivative. Okay, first of all, what's the domain of this current function that's given? Right, it has to be greater than or equal to 0, okay? Because of the fact that you have a fraction with 2 here. Only the domain is the only thing that's positive, okay? All the x values that are positive. For the derivative function, you gotta go back to definition like this. Which means this, x plus h to the power of 3 over 2 minus x to the power of 3 over 2 all over h. So if you call this one a and this one b, what happens now? It's to the power of half to the power of 3, right? So we get a cubed minus b cubed. Do we know how to factor that? That's a cubic factoring, right? So we get a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so let me replace it back in, but we still have a problem. Okay, we get this, but we still have a problem. If you square that, actually maybe we won't. We square that, we get 1 plus x to the power of half times by x plus h to the power of half. You plug x. Okay, we factor in hopes to get rid of this h. Do I have an h on the top so I can get rid of h at the bottom? No. So what do we do now? Okay, so you gotta focus your attention on that part. Imagine the limit question was just this. What would you do to it? Just that part. You multiply top and bottom by conjugate. Okay, if you multiply this by conjugate pair, you get this. The bottom I'm going to multiply by the same conjugate pair. So x plus h to the power of half plus x to the power of half. Okay, and leave this bracket alone. Keep it exactly the same. Okay, what is this bracket equal to? H. So it'll reduce with this h now. Now, the reason why we couldn't do the limit right away was because h was approaching 0. And there was an h at the bottom. We don't have that anymore. At the bottom now we get x plus 0 to the power of half, x to the power of half. That goes away, so we get 2x plus x to the power of half times by also another x to the power of half. Let's clean this up. You get 2x plus x over 2x to the power of half. So we have 1 minus half now. So it's going to be 3 over 2, x to the power of 1 minus half is half. Okay, so that's the derivative function.